Okay, this is my 1951 Ford Custom two-door, and I love the color on this car. I believe it's called Sportsman's Green. A friend called it Seafoam Green. Corvette called it
Mossport Green.
Mossport Green, but a very, very unique color. And one of the distinctive characteristics of the 51 was the beautiful front chrome grille. Many of the hot rodders back in the day thought so much of that grille they would end up putting it in other cars they were rodding. But that grille was unique to the 51s, and it is in beautiful condition. The brightwork on the car is outstanding, and it does include the front and rear bumperettes. Some of the options we'll get into include the bumperettes, the turn signals, wide white wall radial tires with the Ford scripted hubcaps, and the beauty rings. This car has traveled 21,000 original miles from new, which is fully documented. There are many characteristics and features that I really do enjoy. Front and rear opening vent windows, which back in 1951 was considered factory air back in the day. So driving down the highway, you can get a fresh breeze blowing right through the car very comfortably. The interior is absolutely beautiful, including the optional upgraded steering ring. Turn signals was a very desirable and pricey option back in the day, which replaced having to stick your arm out the side. If these look like the original Ford keys from 1951, Sam, it's only because they are.
That's amazing. And another thing, it's the key on the left, which is Le Mans start. I mean, that's from back in the day. Le Mans cars all started on the left, so you could shift while turning on the car.
Good observation. Other features include the pull-out manual choke, an electric clock. We have the 1951 Ford Owner's Manual. As you may notice, the interior courtesy lights are even fully functional. Look at how great the headliner and the sun visors are, and the seating and the carpeting.
Very nice.
It's a 3-speed transmission, which is what we call 3 on the tree back in the day. So the dash and the interior on it is absolutely lovely. As you can see, there's a set of rear fender skirts, and those are the correct ribbed fender skirts back in 1951, which are in excellent condition. It was a Southern car from new. It was sold new by Mosey Mack.
That's the original dealer tag?
That's the original dealer tag from Topeka, Kansas. I acquired it from the estate of a collector in Tennessee. As you can see, it's been enhanced to a dual exhaust system with Ford scripted chrome exhaust deflectors.
Love the styling cues, just the ribs on the reflector, and so nice.
Front compartment is lovely. White wall spare wheel. Styling cues on the rear tail lamps and the chrome spears that run up the side, and the chrome molding which goes the entire length of the car. Door panels, dash, carpeting, seats, all in lovely condition. And again, 21,000 original documented miles. Sam, this 51 V8, 100 horsepower, 239 cubic inches with a dual exhaust system, again has traveled only 21,000 original miles from new, which is fully documented, and it drives and handles like a 20,000 original mile car. It is nice and tight. There is not a rattle in it anywhere. When you hit a bump, the tires go thump. Back in the day, the moonshiners up in North Georgia loved the Ford Flathead V8s. Why? Because they could outrun the Chevy six-cylinder cars that the country police forces up there only could afford. So if they were not greasing the country police forces, the police forces back in the day would have a tough time chasing down the V8 Flatheads. They just didn't have enough So the V8 Flatheads were very, very popular, and they are my favorites. And back in the day, they would talk about an engine purring. And we're in second gear now with two fully grown adults that are both in good shape, but it is running effortlessly with great oil pressure, great temperature, and it's just an absolute pleasure to drive. The steering on it is nice and tight. The brakes are very sure-footed. It still has the split front windshield from that era.
Oh, you can just feel the low-end torque. Seems to turn pretty easy for a non-power steering car.
Yes, steering is called powerful steering, but it does turn very, very nice, and most importantly, there's no play in that steering wheel. It is nice and tight. You know, we were starting from a dead stop there in second gear effortlessly. Listen to the purr of that engine. I hope that'll come out in the video. Feel the breeze from that vent window?
I do. It's very nice. It's just like a circular.
Yes. And this car will seat 5 adults comfortably. The interior cabin is very spacious. You know, it was an excellent family car because of the roominess inside. You could stuff all of the kids and the mother-in-law in the back seat if you can get away with it.